Hey, I'm Angel.
And I'm Bernice.
And welcome to the TrulySmall channel. Today we're going to be talking about invoices, so why it's important for your small business, what goes into making a great invoice, and how to avoid late payments from your clients so that you can get paid faster. So what is an invoice?
An invoice is the bill for an account between a buyer and a seller, indicating what was sold and how much for. Unlike a bill that you receive at the restaurant, invoices aren't typically due immediately and are for buyers and sellers that regularly work together. So what goes in an invoice?
So the first thing that you need for your invoice is definitely your business name and your info. Your business name is foundational to a professional invoice. It defines your business and establishes your brand, and of course it's important to have all of your contact information there as well.
And the next thing that you need is an invoice number. So an invoice number is a unique number that you assign to your invoices, and it helps you organize your files and it gets you ready for tax season.
And next, you want to include the date of your invoice. So the date of the invoice is the date that the invoice was generated. Super simple.
And an important part of an invoice is your payment terms. It's up to you to decide what payment terms work best for you and your clients. So that could be net 30, net 15, due on receipt. If you find that having longer payment terms isn't working for you, like a net 45 or net 60, try shortening it. Just speak to your client and see what works.
In relation to getting paid, you want to of course include the quantity of goods supplied or the hours that you've worked. Depending on whether you're working as a contractor, providing services, selling products, this will obviously change.
And then you want to include your client information. So it's really important that you get this right and get the client's full name and address, or their business address.
Next, you want to decide if you are charging a flat fee or an hourly rate. Again, this is going to depend on the industry that you're on, your position, what services or products you're offering. But essentially, this is the amount that you are charging per hour or the amount of services or products that you're providing.
And the next thing is any additional fees or taxes. So it's always important to include taxes within your invoice so that it's transparent for your customer and your clients.
The last thing is going to be the total amount charged for your invoice. So this is including the taxes and fees Bernice mentioned. Of course, you can include any discounts, or if they've already paid a deposit, all of that gets added here as well. But this is the grand total of your invoice. To get you started on your invoicing journey, we have 3 more tips to share with you guys on how to avoid late payments. A late payment is essentially when your client is paying you past the due date or your payment term timeline. Tip 1.
Keep track of your payment schedule. Having a reliable schedule will help manage the collection of your accounts receivable. If you're using accounting software like TrulySmall Accounting, all of this will be accessible from the Invoices page. The dashboard will give you visibility on who owes you money and how long that invoice has been overdue. Tip 2.
The power of a follow-up. Once you have your payment schedule organized, you can easily follow up with your client when it comes close to that due date or timeline of your payment term. All you have to do is hit the arrow next to your save button in your invoice creator, hit preview and send, and this will allow you to send your invoice again along with a customized message to your client. We recommend sending a nice message with your gentle reminder that their payment is due. Tip 3.
Provide a different payment method. Sometimes all a client needs is an incentive to pay quicker is a more convenient payment method. If you're using TrulySmall Accounting, you can set up credit card payments easily. A payment link will be sent out with your invoices so your customers can pay on the spot.
Now that you've got the bases covered, it's time to go and get paid. Invoicing doesn't have to be complicated. It can actually be quite an enjoyable process so long as you set up the right systems. Lean on the tools where it makes sense and solidify good invoicing habits right from the get-go.
If you didn't take any notes, don't panic. Click the link in the bio to get our free guide.
That's it from us at TrulySmall. If you have any questions, make sure to leave a comment below. We're here to help with whatever you need as you grow. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.